It should just record. So good morning, everybody, and welcome to our Life Skills for Teens class. Today's topic is how to grocery shop on a budget, which is a very important skill at the moment, given the way the economy is here, at least in the States. I'm not sure, Liz, if you want to share with us. We have a few people here from out of country. So I know Liz is in London. Most of the information that we have today will be American or USA based. But if Liz, if you would like to chime in and give us any information or updates on how it is abroad, we would absolutely love that and appreciate that.
Okay.
Carol, I don't know where are you from. We have Carol on here. I don't know if you're local or from out of country. If you could let us know, that would be great.
She's on mute.
Yep. I just figured I'd just check and see. And then Randy, if you could let us know where you're from, that would be great.
I think Randy's from Michigan.
Oh, yes, that's right. That was said beforehand. Yes. All right. So.
Hello?
Where's Cheryl from?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Hi, Carol.
Hi, I'm from Washington, D.C. I am not on a computer able, but I will try to speak when I can. But I'm from Washington, D.C.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so what we have Modupe here, and she is our speaker today, and she's going to I have known her virtually for many years, but I've known her mentor that taught her everything for probably 20 years, I would think, maybe even a little bit more. And so when we came on this topic, I was like, I know exactly when her mentor wasn't able to be here, she said, I could ask Modupe. I said, yes, absolutely, because I know how the valuable information that she has and all the different classes that she teaches. So if you could take a minute to introduce yourself and let everybody know a little bit about you, that would be wonderful. And then we can go ahead and you can just start speaking all of your wonderful knowledge that you have.
Okay, my name is Modupe. I'm in Florida. I started couponing about 10 years ago. It's been great because it saved me money. It helped during the pandemic because I wasn't out there shopping with everybody during the panic shopping, you know. So it does help. 2010 to now, there's been a lot of changes. Okay, so a lot of people will have to because you're starting off new, and because this is a teenage-based thing, the teenagers will have a lot more, they'll be more comfortable with it at this stage because a lot of it are going digital versus paper. We still get the paper ones, but a lot of sales are going digital.
Oh, very true. I will tell you, a lot of grocery stores want you to download their app and then use their coupons at checkout.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when you're shopping for things, you're shopping on a budget, but then you're also using coupons a lot of times. And I have had conversations with some of the people in the stores at the counters, like, I wish I could I said, I'm not thinking in here of what I want with the coupon, but I'm thinking in here of just what I need to get. And sometimes like trying to look it all up on their app gets frustrating sometimes. And I'm like, I wish I could just have I wish I could just have a paper coupon, you know, but I know that the apps, the coupons in there are very good. But I also know that a lot of people, my generation and younger, don't know how to stick on a budget and like use coupons and bargain shop. I remember as a little kid going to the store with my mother had envelopes of different categories of all the different coupons and different things that she had to help save money and to buy things on sale. And I know that this younger crowd does not do that often. So I so appreciate your knowledge today to give us information on this.
So when you said couponing, I always, when somebody says, teach me couponing, I always say it's not about couponing, it's about smart shopping, okay? Because couponing is great, but if a lot of people, when they say, oh, teach me to coupon and I give you $1 off coupon, say, let me say $1 off cornflakes, right? And you go to the store and you see the cornflakes is $5 and you say, oh, I got $1 coupon. Yet the store brand, like say Publix brand of the same thing is $2. Then your coupon becomes worthless because you just paid $4 for the cornflakes that the store brand is $2. Okay, so it's all about shopping smart. When you want to shop smart, here's the thing. I'm going to use Publix because Publix is my favorite. And that's where I shop most. But this happens with all stores. They have an ad. I know Winn-Dixie does, Kroger does, Washington, D.C. You have Safeway. They have ads like this. And most people just walk into a store and go shopping. A lot of people ignore this, okay? If you're going to a store, this is your first weapon. Well, actually, your first weapon is eat a meal. Seriously, make sure you've eaten. Because believe it or not, if you go shopping when you're hungry, you will buy a whole bunch of stuff you don't need because you're thinking about cooking it. Even though you're hungry at the moment, you're shopping like you want to cook it right now. Trust me, I know people be like, but it's not cooked. But it's a mental thing when you're shopping that if you're hungry, you will buy a lot more than if you're not hungry, okay? And the other thing you need to know, other than these ads, is does your store have a digital app? I did this on my iPad so I can show you. Do you see my, oops, that's not what I wanted to show you. Do you see my apps?
Oh, yes. Yep, Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, Publix, Target, Kroger. Ooh, you're good.
I don't have a Kroger here, but I visit Atlanta a lot, so I need it on my phone. So I have a lot more on my phone, but these are my major one. I actually use Walmart just to price check. If I don't have to shop at Walmart, I won't. But CVS, Walgreens, and Publix are my go-to. But if I want to compare prices, I look at Walmart and I look at Target. Now, some people like Walmart. That's great. The prices are cheap, okay? But if you have a Publix, for example, let me use cornflakes again. Cornflakes is $5 at Publix, but it's $4 at Walmart. So you'll be like, oh, I'll go shop at Walmart. Well, Publix has a tendency to do a lot of BOGOs, okay? And I would tell you the best thing to do is shop BOGOs. In Florida, when you do BOGOs, you have to buy two. In Atlanta, you can get it for half price, so you don't have to buy two. Okay, I don't know about the BOGO deals in Washington, D.C. I've seen a few people added. I don't know where everybody else is.
If you just, I was gonna put in the chat, please let us know if you could put in the chat where you've, Victor, I think you just came, and Kay, I think you just came on. Let us know where you're at, just so that we can try to specifically speak to your area.
Cheryl, where are you?
Oh, Cheryl is in South Carolina.
Okay.
Oh, Kay is in Ontario, Canada.
Okay. So I know things are a little more expensive in Canada. So yeah, the apps are your best friend, okay? When you go to the app, I'm gonna use Publix. See where it says digital coupons? Most stores will have it. Oops.
Oh, right.
And see where it says my coupons? Those are the ones I've clicked.
Right.
Each store's app is different. And then see Publix makes it easy. Kroger's app is a little difficult for me, but I use their paper app when I'm in town a lot. But see how Publix has a BOGO? Everything that week that is BOGO is listed. So you don't even have to go through the paper app if you don't want to. There are times when they give you high ticket dollar off. I'm trying to see if I have any this week. But they'll be like maybe $5 off 10, maybe $20 off, whatever, you know. But if you don't look at it on a weekly basis, you miss those sales. Okay, the other thing to do is if they have special sales, like at Publix, there's also a green flyer that has additional coupons. And excuse me. And then you need to look at it because look at this. Get $10 when you spend on P&G stuff. So if you're buying stuff that are P&G, there's a rebate. Okay, so this is telling you if you spend that much, you get $10 to spend. If you go to Kroger, Kroger has their mega sales where it's buy 5, get $1 off. So if you buy 5 boxes of cereal, instead of paying $5, you get them for $4 each, but you must buy in quantities of 5. I can only speak to Florida and Georgia because I shop there, but everybody else, you would have to look. Michigan person, I wouldn't shop at Meijer because I think their computers are geared to only accept 2 of the same coupons, if I remember right. But you do have Kroger and you have Walmart over there. Vegetables, buying vegetables. Oh, the best place to buy vegetable is at a farmer's market or a street stand. Like over here in Florida, we have people that set up at the side of the street with vegetables and stuff like that. So if you don't have those in your area, your second best bet is Aldi's. Aldi's is great for everything. They're not, I know people say they're off-brand, but they're actually better for people who want to eat clean, you know, because you want, I don't know what you look for when you want to per se eat clean, but your best bet is Aldi's for that. They're cheaper and they have a lot more variety. Aldi's has in DC, they have another store. I think it's called Lidl. They have the same kind of stuff. I don't know if you have that in Georgia, but you have Aldi's in Georgia. And where you
There's
choose
a Lidl, there's Lidl in Greenville, South Carolina. Just so you know,
Okay.
in here, I'll tell you, I'll let you know if somebody asks a question. Carol said her storage and refrigerator space is limited, so she gets concerned about discarding unused food.
Okay. Now, here's the thing with the dates on the food. Dates on the food helps, but your nose and your taste buds are your best friends. Okay. Certain things, dairy, that would be something I would be a little iffy about. But if you if it's dated today's date, if it's still refrigerated, I'm good till another 3 or 4 days. But before I use it, smell it. Okay. But a lot of the perishables, I've used it up to weeks after the date. Frozen stuff, I've used it up to a year after the date. If it was frozen before the goodbye date, like if I got meat from Christmas and I froze it and the date was like maybe December 31st. If I brought it out today, I'm gonna cook it today and I'm gonna hopefully finish it in the next 2 days, you know? And if you, listen, if you have space, buying meat and stuff is your best bet to freeze. Because here's the other thing with smart shopping. The more you go to the store, the more you spend. Okay, if you're gonna meal plan based on what's in your pantry. Okay, if you go to the store every week, you're gonna be buying impulse buys every week. So if you're planning your meal, look what you have in your pantry and plan your meals based on that. If you're planning your meal every day using, oh, I'm going to plan my meal this day and I'm going to the store and buy all the things I need, you're going to spend more money because you're not buying sales. You're buying based on what you want to plan, and they may not be on sale. Okay, so if you're a meal planner, your best bet is maybe do a weekly meal plan and then go shop once a week. But start your meal planning based on what you have in the house. Okay. And avoid impulse shopping. I know a lot of people say, how can you? Another thing is eat and don't look at the stuff at the cash register. No last minute ads. If you're on your way to the cash register, that's it. There's a lot of things they put right there in front of the cash register and by the door when you come in. That's to get you to buy them. Okay, they're not doing it for any reason other than making you want what you see. Okay, if you make a list and you keep to your list, that's your best bet. But I know it's not always possible, you know?
Right.
And then also, don't ignore CVS and Walgreens. At one point, eggs and milk were cheaper at Walgreens than at the grocery stores. Okay.
So I have hold on. Carol was asking, what are your thoughts on carton milk and beverages for storage? Because she found pantry boxed milk at Dollar Tree that was a really good price.
Dollar Tree has actually gotten very good at being grocery shopping price wise. But the thing is, you have to know your prices. Sometimes it's cheaper to buy it at Walmart or Publix versus the Dollar Tree. Sometimes Dollar Tree is convenience based on where you are. And sometimes their packages are smaller. Just like
Right.
the packages at Sam's Club, Costco, and BJ's are bigger. But you're paying for convenience. A lot of people think that, oh, I shop at Sam's, it's cheaper. No, it's not. But a lot of people don't have the time to do the calculations because you can get a 32-count bottle of water for $2.99 at Publix, and then you get the 40-count at $3.48 at Sam's Club and think it's cheaper. But you won't know it's cheaper until you do the calculation. And most people are not doing the calculations, because what I would do would be $3.48 divided by 40, $2.99 divided by 32, and see how much each bottle costs. But when you're shopping, you don't have time to do all that mini calculations. That's how Costco and Sam's Club have done their base, because they make their packages bigger than what you would get at a normal store. And a lot of people have been conditioned to think it's cheaper because you're buying in bulk. But you've got to think that you're buying convenience when you buy in bulk. So it's not always a good deal on you. But they also have good sales, you know, but the thing is, they don't advertise sales. You have to be in there to see their sales. So you miss out on those on days when they have a sale because you don't know about it, you know.
Right.
Also, when you download the app, I hate notifications, so I always look at my app every day. I don't want them to, I have enough notifications on my phone. I don't want to get it all the time. The other thing is gas stations. Gas is expensive now. If you don't have a Costco and a Sam's Club membership, you need to be careful with that. I say that only because a lot of stores have gas card promotions. Publix every so often will have a spend $50, get $10 off of a gas card. Kroger has the deal where if you buy, is it 4 times points on gas? I can't remember what it is, but every time you shop at Kroger, you get points towards your gas saving if you buy gas at their gas station. They also have they have gift cards where if you buy the gift card, you get so many points towards the fuel perks. So if you go to Kroger and they say, oh, if you buy this gift card, you get 4 times the points to use at the gas station. Well, I would look at the gift card and see, like I shop CVS a lot. If they have a CVS gift card, which I doubt they do, but I would buy the CVS card because I want the points, but I'm going to also use it at CVS. Not to say don't go and buy Red Lobster because that's costing you more money. You weren't going to Red Lobster anyway. So buying it just to get the fuel points defeats the purpose, okay? Also, when I said there's some, Publix has like, okay, Publix has this, and I told you they have the green flyer. At Publix, you can use a store coupon and a manufacturer coupon. Okay, so if you go to Publix and they have this ad on sale and they have the green flyer, which I don't have one with me, you can, like right now, I'm going to get Listerine, okay? Listerine is the regular price, but they're expensive. But they have a $2 store coupon and there's a $1 manufacturer coupon. So that's $3 off of a $7 item. I forgot to mute my phone. Okay. Yeah, so that makes it $3 off of the Listerine instead of $1. Okay, so you, like I said, it's knowledge. Knowledge is what gets you to that. Now, we're talking teenagers, makeup. Yeah, don't, as a teenager, if you go buy MAC and Clinique and all that, you better have a job to support that or parents that are gonna pay. But other than that, I would send you to CVS and Walgreens for makeup and personal care that, mainly makeup because they're pricey. You want to buy a lipstick, it's $9, even at CVS and Walgreens. But most of the time they have the buy one, get one half off. Or they have a buy two, get a $5 extra care bar. Now, Walgreens is called Register Reward. At CVS is called Extra Care Box. Okay. And sometimes people buy stuff and they just see that whole long list. I have a receipt from CVS. Excuse me, I will be back once I pull the
I will
receipt.
say, while you're finding it, I will say I have the CVS Care Rewards and it's $5 a month. I get $10 off once a
Every
month.
month.
And I get 20% off anything that's CVS brand based. And then they give me all the coupons and my kids get their medications or antibiotics filled there. And they always say, do you want a receipt? And I go, yes, I want a receipt. Because sometimes it'll spit
Because
out
you
that
want
$5.
to see if you get any of these.
I want to see what rewards. Ooh, those are good rewards dollars. Because I
Yeah.
can go in there and I can buy toothpaste and pull-ups and different products and medications, and I can leave and I spent $2 or $3 because I used the coupons. I bought the store brand. I used my $10 care pass that I get every month. So I go in to see, I'm impressed. Like, you have to learn how to work it. And a lot of this that you're saying is like, learn how to work it. Like, some stores do a store coupon and they do a manufacturer's coupon. So you can buy things and you can get extra money off. Go ahead. I'm just gonna throw that in.
And no, this is money.
Right.
This is money. You won't believe how many people that I get a receipt when I'm in the store, squeeze it and throw it out. And I'm like, oh, I wish I could use it on my account, but they're account specific.
Right.
So if you have one and your daughter has one, you can use her account, her coupon to buy something unless you have her account information. So that's the one thing about CVS that makes it a little bit tough. But Walgreens has a similar, like if you buy 2, you get that. The only difference with Walgreens is you can do 3 of the same transaction. You just have to, like the toothpaste, if it says buy 2, get $4 off, and you need 4 toothpaste, you will still get the $4 coupon if you do 2 transactions of the 2 toothpaste. At CVS, they have a limit. So if it's the same buy 2, get $4 at CVS, you may only be able to do it once or at max twice. They will have it on the little sign that says 1 per household, but you don't have that problem at Walgreens. That's the difference. But Walgreens hasn't been the best with sales lately. So, you just, like I said, know your prices. It's really important. Also,
So,
okay, go ahead.
yeah, I was gonna say, you're down in Florida where strawberries are abundant, but up here in South Carolina, Georgia area, not always are they that abundant. And I can see at Walmart, they will have 2 pounds of strawberries for like $4.98. And I can go into Ingles, because we have Ingles over here, and they have 1 pound of strawberries for like $7.98. So it's like keeping track of those prices in my head is helpful sometimes, because I'm like, ooh, nope, I'm not doing that. Or I have certain stores that I go buy meat at, I know that they mark the ground beef down in the mornings at the grocery store because they're putting out fresh and new ground beef. And in the afternoons after 3, they mark down the meat products. So sometimes you have to go in and you ask in the meat department, when do they do their markdowns? Because they will tell you. And then I usually go in there and I buy all of the reduced for quick sale meats, and I come and I put them in the freezer.
Yeah.
So Kay was asking if Walgreens is in Canada. I don't know that question, that answer.
No, Walgreens, I haven't seen Walgreens in Canada.
All right, and then I will just tell you, hold on once, somebody else asked if there's a template for meal planning. I don't know if you can explain meal planning a little bit more. Like, my daughter has made, so I don't meal plan, but I know that the best way to save money on groceries is to meal plan. But I don't, only because I have quite a stock supply in here. So
I'm totally lousy at meal planning. I plan based on look at Cheryl, look at you. I plan based on what I have at home, to be honest. That's my meal plan. I open the freezer and see what is in there. But certain people will go through and say, this is what I want to cook this week. Today, we want to do lasagna, tomorrow, spaghetti, the next day, rice. And then you have your list. And then you go shopping based on your list, okay? But the thing when you do that is, if you're going to do meal planning, my suggestion would be have your sales flyer or look on the app and see what's on sale. Because if you're meal planning something that's not on sale, it's costing you more money. Like right now, sirloin steak is on sale for $5.99. I'd probably plan it based on that. say when spaghetti is BOGO, I would plan a spaghetti that week, you know. You have vegetables frozen on sale. You know, oh, I have my stand on in here too. It's all about what your family consumes. And also, here's the thing. Do you eat a lot of cereals? Like, let's say, typically a sale will come around every 12 weeks. I haven't exactly counted the weeks, but that's what it normally happens, okay? So if your family loves Frosted Flakes, for example, and it's on BOGO this week, how long does it take your kids to finish a box of cereal? Do you know that? Do you keep track of that? If you do, then when you go to the store to get a BOGO, you don't just get 2 boxes when it's BOGO. Because if it takes them 2 weeks to finish that, then you're buying it at full price the next week to have more cereal in the house. If you have the space, kind of gauge how quickly your perishables go on stuff like that, on rice, cereal, what else would I say? Spaghetti, stuff like that, that holds in the pantry. If you eat that often enough, there's some people that eat pasta a lot. I do rice a lot. So I always have rice when they're on sale. There's been times I've been caught without any rice and I go and it hurts me to actually pay full price for rice, you know, because I know it's something I always eat. So I need to have it in the house. The other day I had to buy kidney beans and I paid $1.40 for it. I was really mad because I do a lot of chili and I did not have kidney beans. So I had to buy it because I really was feeling chilly. So I couldn't say, oh, I'll wait till it's on sale. So I had to go buy it full price in order to finish my chili, you know? So that's the kind of thing. It's a mental thing. It's a lifestyle. You have to get into that continuous lifestyle. People say, oh, I spend this much. Oh, I don't know how much I spend on this. Let me tell you an example of how to figure out what you do. Get a book, okay? On the first day of the month, write down everything you purchase. Gas, grocery shopping, fast food, eating out, everything. List it. At the end of the month, break it down and see how much you spend. You know what, when I did this the first time, I realized I spent way too much money at fast foods because there's only me. I'm like, I'll just go eat here, I'll go eat here. I realized I was spending a lot more than I thought. You know, I was $2, $3. You don't realize how much you're spending until you see it on paper. And once you've done that first month, that lets you be able to create a budget, okay? You go a whole month, you say, okay, I spent $300 on grocery this month. I spend maybe $70 on gas. I spend this going out. I spend this at the mall. You know, it makes you be able to see what 1 month won't do it. It kind of makes you just be aware of what you're spending. Because once I did it that 1 month, I started cutting down on eating at McDonald's so often, okay? You don't have a choice with the gas. You don't really have a choice with the groceries until you start buying things to put in your pantry. Once you should start seeing that grocery bill go down because you're now planning based on what's at home versus what's in the store. A lot of people say, I don't know what's on sale. If you don't look at this, you don't know what's on sale, okay? Or if you don't look at the app. So my one thing is make it a habit to know when your store's ads start. Winn-Dixie starts on a Tuesday in my area. Publix starts on a Thursday in my area. So I always want to see this ad on Thursday, and I want to see the Winn-Dixie on Tuesday. Okay, so I want to see what's on sale. In Winn-Dixie, if you have a Winn-Dixie or similar store, they'll have a weekend sale, like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you have to be aware of that too. And then like I told you about the gas promotion. When it happens at Publix, they put it on the front of their ad, and it only happens Thursday through Sunday. So those are the dates you need to kind of be aware of, the dates of your shopping and of your stores that you like to go to. If you've never been to Aldi, I would suggest going to Aldi just to see what they have, the different prices. Canada, I don't really know what grocery stores you have in Canada, so I can't help with that. But I'm sure they have the apps in their stores as well. Let's see. Am I
All right,
missing
so
anything?
Carol is asking a question. Is it best to shop weekly, monthly, or based on planned pantry inventory?
I wouldn't shop monthly, because if you shop monthly, you miss the weekly sales.
Yeah, I think in order for us to survive grocery shopping and our budgets to survive the prices of things going up and down, you have to shop sales.
Yes. And if you shop on a monthly, you miss out on your weekly sales. Depends. Like me, I go through bottled water a lot. Okay. And I'm now down to 2 cases, and I'm worried that I'll run out of the 2 cases before a sale comes. Because when it's on sale, I have been known to buy 10 cases. Because I go through it a lot.
That much bottled water.
That's just me, but with Florida being hot, when I leave in the morning, I take 2 frozen bottles of water with me every morning in this little wrappy thing to keep it cold. So because I don't want to buy soda or water outside while I'm gone. Okay, so that's why I go through a lot of water. So I don't want to buy for $4 or $5.
Right.
I'll buy when it's on sale and buy enough, because I have the space. If you don't have a space, it now is an issue. The other thing I always think about when I'm shopping, even before I couponed, there were 3 things I always bought when it was on sale in quantities: toilet paper, paper towels, and feminine products. When they're on sale, I'm not gonna go out there and buy $5 box of tampons if it can be on sale 2 for $5 last week, and I only bought 2, knowing that I have a period 12 months a year, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that's the kind of different mental lifestyle changes you have to make when you're shopping, because really it's a lifestyle. If you're not used to it, you're not gonna take a break and say, oh, stop, I only need 2, it's on sale, let me grab 2. But if it's something you use every month, buying 2 is worthless, because if you go through it in the next 2 months before the next sale, then you're buying it full price. And those things can get expensive. I had something I wanted to say, but it just went away. What was it?
Oh, I was just thinking when you were saying something, I think some of it might be switching our mentality to
Yes.
shopping
Smart.
not for what we want each week, but shopping for sales and for use. I think if it might hurt the first week or 2, because you're used to shopping weekly for what we want to eat.
Yes.
But instead shopping for
Sales.
what is available, like for me, like usually for the kids, we always go, oh, they want a cookie. Okay, I'll go down the aisle and see what's on sale. You know, we always shop for what's on sale, but
Mm.
I could probably be even smarter by shopping for what's on sale. And if I have a coupon to go with something, or, you know, shopping on the days that you get 3 times the fuel points, or
Mhm.
shopping for, like, there's a bigger picture, like pulling out of shopping for our weekly food, like for survival, versus pulling up higher on the vantage point of shopping for like your overall house functioning, you know,
Yes,
like,
yes.
because I probably should be, the one things I hate buying is toilet paper, laundry soap, paper towels, because I can't eat any of it. And it seems that when I need to buy it, I have to buy it, and it's like $30. And it's like, oh my
Yes.
gosh, that's so much money to spend on stuff that I'm not eating.
And then you like Walgreens, every so often they'll have like Arm & Hammer laundry detergent, buy one, get 2 free.
Yes,
You
I
don't
have been
even
in
need
there.
that.
I have been in there. Sometimes I've walked into CVS and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at the soap that I buy at the store is like on sale for $2.99. You know,
Mhm.
and I'm like, wow, I should come in here more often. So I think sometimes I might just, and you know how we like to window shop. We like to go
Yeah.
and window shop around. I might just need to go walk through a store every once in a while just to kind of get the prices down.
Actually, I'd say no on that part of it. I
I
would
know.
say use the app,
Use
because
the app, right?
window shopping leaves you open to impulse purchases.
Right. I was just thinking that too. Like, I probably need to go ahead and download a few apps and get familiar with using them, because we have a Kroger close to Athens, and I have
Mhm.
gone in there and I've said, wow, Kroger is really good. And I think they give better fuel points
They
than
do.
Ingles. And so I was like, those, you know, so I'll go in there and I'll shop, pick up my groceries, and then I'll go get gas right after that, because my fuel points are already like applied. But I'm in the store and I'm hungry because I've been in the store for a while. So I'm getting hungry and I'm getting irritable, and I'm trying to find stuff on the Kroger app, and I'm lost if my coupon got clipped or not virtually. And then I'm lost onto like the internet is not good inside the stores sometimes. So
Mhm.
it's like, I'll tell the kids, go outside and go clip that coupon and come back in, you know, and it's first, but if I could do it ahead of
That's
time.
that's the planning. If you're meal
Plan.
planning, you're shopping planning as well. You got to be used to it. I
Yeah.
do that even though I know better. I do that a lot at CVS last minute clipping. And then I'm in a CVS that the internet is spotty and it
Yeah.
gets annoying, you know. But
Yeah.
you know, if you make it a habit to look at the apps and look at what they have on sale. Plan what you want to cook that week, you know. But you also have to know when the sales start on your stores. Like, I don't know about Ingles. Does it start on a Monday or does it start on what
Right.
day?
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah, it's good to know that.
Safeway, I think Safeway starts on a Monday. I'm not sure. It's been a while since I've been in the DC area. In South Carolina, you have Publix, don't you?
Yes.
So your Publix either starts on a Wednesday or Thursday, you know. So
And the thing that stinks is when you're in the store and you realize, oh, I'm in on Wednesday and I forgot, and I can, and tomorrow is, I'll tell you what I did one time actually on Kroger. I ordered online. I put an order in online because Kroger is like 45 minutes away. And if I'm I'm going to the doctor's office the next day with the kids, I will go down to I will go online and I'll do a pickup order, and I can have an option to see what's on sale, what their sale prices are. And so I ordered them. Then the next day I picked it up, and when I picked it up, the price was higher because it only picks it up when you check out. So everything that was on sale was not the sale price any longer. So then I came home and I got on the chat with them. I was on the computer and I said, hey, I have a problem with my order. I said I ordered all of these sale items, but they didn't give me the sale price when I checked out. So they went back and they gave me a credit. Which, so sometimes you have to ask and talk and communicate.
And
And
also knowledge. If you hadn't known the price and noticed that, a lot of people don't do that.
right,
You know, that's the issue. We just don't need to believe that everything works. Like at Publix, if you don't know the price you're putting in your cart, you don't know that Publix has a Publix promise. If it rings up wrong, it's free.
right.
You don't know how many free stuff I've gotten because it didn't ring up right. Even if it's a penny off, I always call them on it. That penny just saved me whatever cost my item is. So you have to know the price. Now, on that note, where you talked about ordering online, Instacart, Ship, has anybody used that?
I only used that once or twice because when I was a single parent, I considered it my second person that could technically be an adult that would do something for me that was helpful because I needed help one day, and it was so nice to just lay there and wake up and get my stuff and clean up the house and have the person bring it. So I figured, if I had had a 2-adult household, this is what it would be like. So every once in a while it was a splurge because you get that free delivery for that first time or something.
Yes, that is what I was getting at. They have a free delivery for the first time. And if somebody refers you, like if I refer you now, they currently have a $20 off 30. So if you have not used it and want a referral, I'll give you a referral. It's $20 off 35 and no delivery fee.
Yeah, and sometimes those are worth it. Sometimes
it's always a good thing to use it the first time. Like I said, I ran out of water. I just got two cases because I have never used the delivery service because I'm always in the store. But here's the thing. They've got to get their money somehow. I had a case of water. I looked at it. It was $9 on Instacart. When I went to the store, the same water was $7.67. It's a brand name. I always buy store brand water. I like purified water. I buy the store brand. I never buy name brand, not at $7 and not at $9.
Right.
It was 32 count. Publix one is on sale for $3.33. Why am I buying $9 when it's, So those are the kind of things. You don't have to buy Kellogg's if you don't need to. You can buy Publix. 90% of these store brands are made by these name brands. And let me tell you about Publix. If you buy their store brand cereal and you eat it and you go, oh, it doesn't taste like the regular one, take it back. I don't know about all the other stores. Take it back. They will give you your money back, whether you have your receipt or not, whether you're halfway eating the box of cereal. If you don't like it, take it back. If you want to try a store brand item at Publix, I would say go ahead and try it because of that reason.
Right. And I think Aldi had something, if something was damaged or it wasn't liked, they replaced it. They give you, it was double your money back guarantee at one point. So people don't know that. All right. One person in here asked, what are your thoughts on bread on sale? So what are your thoughts on buying bread?
Okay, bread. I like my bread fresh, but you can freeze bread. You can freeze bread and use it after the sale. I'm particular. I don't like frozen bread. I'll freeze bagels, but I don't know if it's because I grew up on frozen bread. I don't know that as an adult, I'm like, yeah, it's just not for me. I don't know, but I know I don't like frozen bread. I like my bread fresh. So I don't eat bread a lot, but if I'm going to buy bread, I'll probably go to Aldi's. because I'm close. Like you say, you're in the country, it might not be so convenient to
Mhm.
do that. But I mean, try it. I mean, I heard you can freeze cheese as well. I don't eat cheese, so I don't know, and I can't tell you what the outcome is. You can also freeze milk. But if you're gonna freeze milk, I suggest you pour out a cup before you freeze it because it expands the bottle.
Oh, right.
Yes.
I know, I have been to Aldi before where their loaves of bread, like, there's no Aldi by us. So only when I drive up to one of the cities that has Aldi, will I stop at an Aldi quick and go run in and grab stuff. But I've been into Aldi before where they have loaves of bread and then they have bread loaves. So I've
Mhm.
seen where and it was like 78 cents for a loaf of bread. And I
Yeah.
was like, well, just because this one's square, it's like a bread loaf versus the loaf that has the round top. I'm like, that's, I said, I don't get the difference because bread is bread, I think.
I know, right?
So,
That's the kind of thing you need to notice when you're in the store, you know?
right. And so, and then there's also discount bread stores. So I go into a discount bread store too. So it's
Mhm.
important to know that there are like scratch and dent stores that you can also go to, which I've done. We have in Pelzer, South Carolina, there's a huge one called Bargains that a lot of times they have Pop-Tarts. We don't eat Pop-Tarts, but when we see them and there's organic box of Pop-Tarts and they're right next to the whatever Kellogg's brand of Pop-Tarts and they're both $1, I tell the kids, go ahead and get a box of organic Pop-Tarts. Maybe we can have that as a quick snack for something, because it's still $1 a box, because a lot of times food might get thrown off of something and or it might be closer to the expiration date, or it's a certain kind that nobody liked, nobody ate. So they don't have, so they go to, they discount it at a discount grocery store. And so I go to those. I remember years ago in Tampa, Florida, over there in Riverview area, there was a store called Gully's Discount Groceries, and they had jars of caviar, and they were like $1.50 or something for a $10 jar of caviar, and people would go in there and just buy all these gourmet foods that were discounted because in a regular store they didn't sell, because some people didn't like it but didn't know what it was.
So,
Yeah.
oh yeah, in Michigan there, I don't know if we have one here. I know they have it a lot in Michigan. My sister-in-law shops at Ollie's. Ollie's has
Oh yeah.
the cheap stuff too, and they're pretty good because that's my sister-in-law's second grocery store other than the main thing in Michigan, because they have a lot of good stuff. Your spices, your stuff, like I've gotten used to buying my spices at the Dollar Tree, actually, because
Yes.
because
Prices are very
versus
cheap there.
$3 versus $1.25, you know?
Yes, I've seen that Dollar Tree has very cheap spices.
Yeah. So it's just what you have in your area, and being knowledgeable. And the first thing I'd say to everybody is just go do a planning, plan your do the month planning, writing down what you spend the whole month, and see, or if you start today, you can do 30 days and see how you went for 30 days, how much you spent for 30 days in order to create a budget. I mean, not to say if you have a 300 budget for food and you use it, don't buy anything and starve. No, that's not the point. The point is to kind of figure out how much you're spending versus, and how much you're trying to bring, what you're trying to bring down. Because if you say, oh, I'm trying to save money, well, how do you know you saved money? You don't, unless you know where you started from. If you say you in 30 days you spend $500, okay, take the $500, maybe put it in an envelope, or maybe if you're using credit card, track what you're spending for that month to see if you're making a difference. Okay, it's all about changing your mindset. It's not even about using coupons, really. It's changing your mindset on how you shop and how you meal plan. That's where your savings is going to come into. And if you, like she said, laundry, you're always gonna do laundry. So if it's on sale and you have the space and you know it's a great sale, if it's a buy one, get two,
Right, yeah, go ahead and get it.
go ahead and not just get three. Buy, which is another reason why you need to know how much you go through in a month. If you only use 3 bottles of laundry soap in a month, fine. But if you're a big family and you use a lot and you do laundry just about every other day, then buying 3 doesn't even do it justice. Okay. And you won't see the sale immediately. You won't see the budgeting, you won't see the reduction immediately because you're having to transition
Right, there's a transition
your
time.
your thinking, your way of shopping. It's a process. Like when I first started 10 years ago, I could be in Publix for 3 hours and I don't even have a full cart because I spent more time on the apps trying to figure out what I was doing inside the store, you know. But now I can go in the store, be in and out, save a whole bunch of money because I know what I'm doing.
Right,
But
yeah,
I also spend a lot of time on my phone because, believe it or not, those apps are important. And if you want to go to the next step, just look for groups like couponing at Publix, couponing at Kroger, couponing at Safeway. A lot of these people will tell you, oh, this is on sale. I bought it for this and I had a coupon for this and I have a coupon for that. I know people, there's the bad of Facebook and there's, yeah, there's also, there's the good part. I love my couponing at Publix group. It's called my couponing buddy.
right,
She goes on Wednesday because she's in Georgia. She goes up on Wednesday, post everything, even post pictures of everything that's on sale at Publix that week. We'll break it down right down to the coupons she used. And it really, I'm trying to pick up one and show you. Some new stuff I haven't seen. I'm trying to see a breakdown. I mean, other people will break everything that, ooh, that's one thing I forgot. Okay, so here we go. Can you see this?
oh, yes,
She breaks everything down.
yes, there are wonderful people out there that do all this stuff, that help. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a really good price. Chips have gotten way too expensive. We
I
don't even
know,
eat them
right?
anymore. Yeah, we don't eat them anymore.
So, see, this is BOGO free.
Right,
But
yeah,
in Georgia, it wouldn't be BOGO free because it's half price with you, and on the app there's a BOGO coupon, which made 2 of these monster drinks free.
right. Okay, we have about 2 minutes left because we want to
Okay,
make
let me
sure
do
we
a
don't
quick-
stay.
One quick thing to do. Okay. Fetch. Oops. Fetch is an app. Okay, there's Fetch and there's Ibotta. These are money back apps. Fetch is better because every time you buy something, you scan your receipt. You get 25 points or you get whatever difference. So, can you see that?
Yeah, you know
Ibotta.
what? I have not used those, but I've heard everybody keeps saying that we need to use those.
I'll send you a link and you can share it for these 2. It's
Okay.
it's the easiest thing to add to add your receipts to. You just, every time you buy something, scan your receipt and see if they have any points. Once you get to a certain, I think it's like 5,000 points or 10,000 points for $5 gift card.
Mhm.
So even if you don't shop using coupons, every time you go grocery shopping, scan it on Fetch. Every time you go grocery shopping, look at Ibotta. You can click, you can, like, if you buy, you click on your grocery store.
Yeah, and how much has it been worth it for you? Like, how much have you been able to do? I've heard some people.
I do Fetch a lot. I don't do Ibotta as much. I pretty much get my stuff free, so I'm trying to get into using these apps now.
Right.
I totally don't use it as much. See, like the ketchup, if you're gonna buy it anyway, you might as well get points for it. Spaghetti, you get 40, and then they'll send it to you on your PayPal.
Very interesting. So for those that still on here, just so you know, like my friend Carol Ann and Modipe years ago used to coupon so much that they actually got money back instead of spending any money at the cash register, because they had so many discounts and deals that they worked it. That's when Sundays had all the coupons, and they would have 8 different coupon flyers from all the newspapers on Sundays, and they would line them all up, match them all up, and then they would go couponing. And then most of the stuff that they got, that they had after they had their own stock, most of the stuff that they had, they would donate to the centers around, like the food banks. You know, if they had a ton of stuff that they got for free or it didn't cost them anything, they would take all that and then they would donate surpluses to the food banks. I know Carol Ann had bins up in her attic with different supplies in them. And I remember during COVID, she was giving away all sorts of different things that she had extras of, things that didn't expire, like feminine products or toilet paper or paper towels, or things that you might not have thought of that you might have needed that she had, you know, like stuff that just doesn't, household items, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
So, but I'll send out the links for stuff.
Yes.
So couponing, couponing requires patience.
If nothing else, do the Fetch. The Fetch is the best because all you do is receipts.
Right. And because I've heard some people say they've made some money back, and I keep thinking I also think you should do the surveys. Some coupons, they have surveys for gift cards.
Yeah, but it's a little more difficult now because you get a lot of these spam, so you never know what is good and what is a spam that wants to just get your information. So I stay away from doing the surveys for money thing, you know.
I do some of them only because I say I bet you people don't do them, so it increases my odds. Or you get a free coffee, or you get a free something. I give that to my kids because they're old enough to do a survey. I say, here, do this. Discounted end of day bakery and restaurant meals. Yeah, it's good to know where those are. You can find those. And then Cheryl said she's going to email me her meal planning handouts. So I'll mail that to the group as well. So I'll email that to everybody.
And don't forget, if you have kids and you like to go out to eat, just check out the stores that have kids eat free days.
Right. Yep. Those are good too. That's what we always did growing up, is we went out to eat on Tuesdays because they had kids eat free on that day, or chicken wing special on this day. And we went out and that's what we were eating was chicken wings. We didn't get to order other stuff, but you know, that's what we do. So.
Okay. Anybody have any questions?
Any questions or anything? I know and then yes, free book up. Where was it? Free birthday programs. Yes.
Oh yeah.
I was saying yes. You look up your free birthday things that you get in your birthday.
They're not as great as it used to be pre-pandemic.
Yes, it was better. But I will tell you, my oldest is 19. She has a plan the whole week of her birthday. She has every place to go, and Cookie Crumble gives you a free cookie. So she went, she got a free cookie. You know, there's a breakfast place, Eggs Up Grill. They give you a free meal. So she's got her free meal there. And so she's figured out Golden Corral will still usually do a free meal as well. So she's got it all figured out where she can go and do everything for free.
Yeah,
Now she can
unfortunately, a lot
drive,
of
so
them
that
have gone to buy one, get one for their
Yes.
birthday program, which is ridiculous.
Yeah, yep. And sometimes Golden Corral used to be a cheap place you can go and eat. Now it's not anymore.
Mhm.
Now it's a lot. All right, so any other questions? Anything else? Too Good, okay, and then Kay said they use the Too Good to Go app as well. There's a Too Good to Go app. Too, that you can look up. All right, anybody have any other thoughts or questions? Thank you very much, Modipe. I
My
so
pleasure.
appreciate you taking the time to go over. I know it takes a lot of knowledge and you have a lot of that knowledge. So I appreciate you sharing it with all of us.
My pleasure. I hope I may help.
Yes, absolutely. So if you